everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another episode of The Wolf Among Us. Let us continue. So we are investigating Prince Lawrence's abode, if this is what you call abode. This is like old New York too. I don't think New York, with all their uh, clean up New York stuff, has this much tagging going on. Maybe it still does, or even that much trash on the street. But knocking on the door. Looks like we don't even have to knock, the door's ajar.
Don't just peep into someone's house. Check if he's home.
Can you hear me?
Whatever. The door is open. Little known fact, there is case precedent under US law. If you leave a door ajar, it is an invitation to police officers to walk into it. Even leaving it unlocked potentially might still, wow, this is a mess, be legally considered an invitation. They could say, well, you invited us in. Of course, now if you shut the door on a police officer and lock it on them, there's a decent chance they might just kick it down and arrest you anyways. Poor Lawrence. I think he was dead already, but he fell over, and he was sitting in the chair when we saw him in the mirror. There's nothing else that I can interact with. The fan is on. The TV's still on. Let's try and secure the premises. Nothing in here. Tiny New York apartment style things. Like, here's a Murphy bed. Always cool things to have if you can get one. Actually, incredibly hard to get a Murphy bed. Not that many places sell them. Somebody in the closet, almost certainly. You probably would have to order it online and then have it installed securely into the studs of a wall, and they're not really worth it. Who wants to be lifting up and down their bed every day?
Oh my god.
Oh, he was still alive?
Go get Dr. Swinehart. I'll stay with him.
No. Let me go.
I was just wandering around for no reason.
What is it that you're telling us? Bigby, water. Kitchen.
Water. Do we have a cup? Man, I can't even walk in this system that well. Pay the rent next week. Pizza in the fridge. Please don't look for me. Goodbye, Faye.
Did you find it yet?
The cup just came out of nowhere. Or it's a dirty cup from the sink. Ew, that'd be gross. I'm a
If
bad
you have
cop.
something to ask him, you should do it now.
I'll probably only get one choice on this.
Who did this to you?
Faith.
Faith did this to you? Hmm. Could Faith have
Do you still
faked her
have that
death?
letter?
Yes.
I don't see why she would kill him. She was running away from him already.
It's only 2 words, but he died without seeing them. I'm sorry.
You're just gonna leave evidence sitting around?
We need to figure out what happened here and find whoever did this.
Do they dust for prints? Smell for blood? It's like he was sitting down when he was stabbed. With a gun? Was he shot or stabbed?
What is it?
This gun wasn't fired recently. Maybe a week ago. Or more.
Interesting. Well, let's pick up the gun then.
Fingerprints?
They'll be on the grip and the trigger.
So they do fingerprints. Pills.
What are they?
Prescription sleeping pills.
He's got like several different ways he potentially could have killed himself.
Matches the caliber of the gun on the floor.
And then this knife is just sitting here. Was he shot or was he stabbed?
That doesn't really help.
Alright, let's back out. So now we can pick up the knife or look at it at least.
It's sharp. And there's blood on the blade.
Is that the same knife you saw in the mirror?
Yeah. I don't know why it's over here.
I just don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him?
Good question. Blood. There was something there.
Strange. Hard edge to this pool, like something was here and got moved.
The bed. Always touching blood.
Still a little sticky.
When do you think that was taken?
Before all this.
So, the question is, are the Fables, when they came to New York, are they fated? Do they have to stay with the people that they fell in love with in the stories? Or can they or do they not love them anymore? I guess with Beauty and the Beast, the thought is that at the end of Beauty and the Beast, they did fall in love, and they're not completely in love now, at least. They're 100% happy. The happily ever after is the problem. That in the real world, that's never going to happen. Well, if I had a
The
blade.
angle works if he shot himself. Son of a...
What is that?
It's a note that I couldn't read. Let's grab it.
It stuck to the bed a little. My dearest Faith, I never meant to hurt you, and I cannot endure knowing that I have. This was for the best. I'll see you again. Love, your devoted Lawrence.
So how'd she go from this to being
Hopefully they're together
a
now.
working girl?
About all we can hope for at this point.
Is there a fairy tale heaven? Huh. Can still examine the bullet hole. Peek through it, see if it goes anywhere. That was useless. So, is this the murder solved? Really? He killed her? And then shot himself? I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Come on, walk this way. Can't talk to Snow. Let's open these.
Stay here!
Darn it,
No!
I missed the books.
Hey! Stop! Leave me alone!
Oh, oops, missed that one up. Okay, so now we're... He almost gave me the slip. I don't even think I went in the right room. Wow, what a piece of junk. Building, it knocks dust down when you run on the floor.
Ease up, Bigby. We're on the same side here. You son of a bitch. Make me run after you. Why did you run? What? Why did you run?
Fuck, man. Because you chased after me. The fuck was I supposed to do?
A man's dead.
I know how it looks, but I had nothing to do with that.
Bullshit. You're covered in blood.
Look, I was just asking him about the girl. That's all. When I mentioned her being dead, he freaked out. I figured someone had told him. How was I supposed to know?
Shit.
Fucker shot himself right in front of me. I couldn't stop him, man. You're looking for the woodsman, right? I know where he is. My guy says he's holed up at the trip trap. We can go over there right now, the both of us. My employer's looking to ask him a few questions too.
Who are you?
Who are you exactly?
I'm D, and I'm a private investigator. There's a business card in my shirt pocket. You can see for yourself.
This is for a sandwich shop.
Really? Huh. Must have run out.
Who hired you?
I can't tell you that. It's confidential. Sorry. Sure you understand.
Nope. Can't say that I do. Come on. You're coming with me.
This could have been easy.
Oh, don't worry. It still is. Come on.
Dumb.
Dumb? Yeah, it is. Look, it'd be much easier for you to...
No, I'm D. He's dumb.
You
New
almost
book
looked
of
peaceful.
Fables?
Yep.
Except you're lying in a dirty alley.
Yep.
With an open wound on the back of your head.
Yep. What happened?
Well, the one guy hit you, then the other one started kicking you.
Explains the ribs.
Then they jumped into a car and drove off. Come on, get up.
Yeah.
Guess we're out of options.
He mentioned the trip trap.
Then that's where we'll go. I'll call a cab.
No, I want to go back and investigate some more. Are you gonna give me an opportunity? No. So I missed something. Hopefully it doesn't matter, but maybe it will.
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got, and he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
I hope you're right. Bigby? Be honest with me. Who do you think did this? I know it's still early, but I just feel a step behind.
Oh, I have more options?
It's an uncomfortable feeling.
Let's hit more. The pimp, previous, interesting choice.
I can't tell if you don't know or just won't say.
The silence left her unsure. Could be Bluebeard.
You're
I
doing
wish
a
there was-
really...
Interesting.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's
Interesting conversation we're having here.
it's nothing. I just... Seeing all this today, there are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way.
You're doing your best. It's all anyone can do.
Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time.
You'll fix it.
I don't know. It's just a broken system. The Fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
I wonder if she might have done
Well, that's not
it as
true.
a power play to
Right.
take
We've
over.
had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure. A way to help.
You should stick it out. There are fables that would give up a lot to be in the position you're in, and I think it's easier to change something from the inside.
You're telling me change comes from within.
Sure.
Not the advice I imagined hearing from you.
I'm full of surprises.
I'm surprised we even made it to another location.
Maybe you should handle this one.
Yeah. Maybe I should.
We can't be that far from the end of this episode. It's rather long.
Bigby. Just be careful. Please.
The same goes for you.
Yeah.
I will.
You know what I think would be really cool is if they got voice detection working in this game. Because it wouldn't really be that hard to get 4 choices. And then I could just say one of the things and it would play it out. Maybe to the point where they don't even have to voice the main character at all. That'd be an interesting version of a Telltale game. And this is seeming rather long for Telltale games. For any other game, not really.
What do you want, Sheriff?
That's even... Sheriff's business?
I'm looking for the woodsman.
Well, he's not here. So I guess you can go now.
Who is this?
Look, I'm not even gonna ask where he is now, okay? I just want to know the last time he was here. That's all.
Who?
I'm being nice, so try again.
He hasn't been here for a few weeks. No, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, he hasn't been here in a while, if he's been here at all, which... I don't know.
Does he tell you when to close, too?
Nope. And he doesn't tell me when to tell you to fuck off.
Who is she? There's a picture of her in the background. Half empty glass. We're doing an investigation too.
Whose is that?
Someone who left.
Why didn't you dump it?
If you want a cleaner place, feel free to get the fuck out of here.
I'm sensing a very
Huff
hostile
and
tone
puff
from you.
cigarettes.
Don't deny it. I'm good at picking up on this stuff.
I think this is probably the best way to play a Telltale game as a police officer investigating. Any point-and-click adventure, actually. It kind of makes sense that you'd be investigating, because you are investigating, regardless whether your job is to be an investigator or
A
not.
lot of these walk out the door?
Yeah, it's called advertising.
You get a refund?
Fuck you. The word's getting out.
Pickled eggs.
Let me solve the mystery for you. They're pickled eggs.
Oh, I know what they are. I'm just trying to figure out why anyone would eat this.
Cigarette machine. Let's buy some cigarettes, why not? It seems to chain smoke.
Damn.
Doesn't have any coinage. It's been a long time since there's cigarette machines have been even legal. Well, they may be legal, but I haven't seen one.
You guys playing right now?
Nah.
So G, R, and H.
If you're not playing, and you don't mind if
I was thinking of grabbing the... Can't walk out the exit. Let's have a chat. Sit down and talk.
a lot of
Free
stools
beer
in this
tomorrow.
place. But there's only one right next to you.
That's not even true, there's two.
You gonna order something? Or you just here to bother my customers? You know what I mean.
Give me a Midas gold.
You want a lime?
Sure.
Sure.
I think they have some at the bar down the street.
Think that's funny?
Yep. Think it's fucking hilarious.
It was all right. This is serious, Holly. Harboring a fugitive is gonna get you in as much trouble as he's in. You could lose everything.
Who's Holly?
Holly, you're out of paper towels and,
Number 1 or number 2? For your sake, I hope it was 2. Otherwise, you're probably shitting your pants right now.
You and me been going at it for hundreds of years. I'm through fighting.
Good. That makes 2 of us.
Well, Woody, that makes 2 of us. You're in luck. I decided to switch seats.
Is that little boy blue? Who is this guy?
I just want to talk. This doesn't have to go like this.
Who is he?
Maybe he don't want to talk to you.
Why don't we let him tell me that?
It's okay, Grin.
Grin. Who's that?
It's funny. Just a minute ago, no one seemed to know who you were.
Yeah, well, everyone knows you. Big Bad Wolf. Now I'm the bad guy and you're a sheriff. What kind of fucking world is that, huh? There's not much to explain. It's no big secret. I needed money. I'd walked past her place for weeks. She didn't look like it. She had money. I was sure of it. She
Let's just
wouldn't
listen
put up
to
any
this
kind
guy.
of fight. I was gonna rob her. And the night I finally get up the nerve to do it, there you are, fucking things up for me. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. I wasn't there to save her.
He's talking about Little Red Riding Hood.
Hey, stop! This isn't what I want!
Oh, shut the fuck up, Woody! Shit ain't just about you. It's about this fucking lapdog. Only comes sniffing around this part of town when the rich fucks in the woodlands need a shakedown. Ain't that right, Bigby?
It's not like that. There are problems with the way things go, I get it. But that's got nothing to do with what's happening right now.
Holly's sister goes missing. No one gives 2 shits about her. Paperwork, waiting rooms, and that bitch Snow White looking right past me, then ushering me out the fucking door. I can growl too.
Oh, good.
Grindel.
Should have walked out of here when you had the chance.
Come on. You're scaring the lady.
Don't worry about me.
tried to avoid this. Started fighting the woodsman, now we're fighting Grindel and Hey, I think I just found the safe when he smashed that picture frame. Now he's got me mad. Turning into Judge Dredd here.
Whiskey. Double.
Does he have to drink to come back down? Just to generally calm himself, or anger issues?
Shit.
It's not like you were gonna pay for it anyway.
Don't even think about it.
Is this the type of treatment I can expect if I let you take me in?
Hey, he started it.
Alright, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named... Fuck.
Which way to go? Which choice do we go after him? Or do we go after him? I don't think it's the woodsman. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna mess up if I don't choose. Let's go after him. I don't think it's the woodsman.
Fuck, man! That's not necessary!
Shit.
He's the one you want, not me!
Yeah. I
Your
don't
brother
believe
won't
that.
be saving you this time. Come on. You're under arrest.
I told you I didn't do it!
And you got nothing to worry about.
Probably isn't either one of them, because if I could arrest the killer in the first episode, what would I be doing in the next few episodes? Maybe solving some other crimes. That might be. That would be cool, I suppose.
Do anything stupid, and I'll throw you down the witching well myself.
What's the witching well? It'd help if I knew what that was. mundanes. The real police. The human police, I suppose. Oh no, not Beauty. Whose head is it now? Well, that eliminates her from the suspect list in a horribly terrible way. Next time on The Wolf
We
Among Us.
had something very special.
Where's your brother?
Fuck you! Give me one good reason I should tell you anything.
Serial killer.
Oh, oh my.
A serial killer? Oh god, and it's one of us?
Wait, the woodsman's still walking the streets.
We've got to put a lid on this. If you can't manage it, I'll find someone who can.
I know she's here. You must have seen her. What are the two of you hiding?
Thanks for not saying anything.
What did you do?
Friend
the
on
witching
friend.
well?
At the end of the end.
Jesus Christ, Bigby. Is that you?
The Wolf Among Us, Episode 2, Smoke and Mirrors. So, let's look at our choices. Did you give Faith your money? Me and 84.5% of players did give the money to Faith. That was kind of pointless since she got murdered, and that's obvious. That's how it's going to happen. You and 6.9% of players let the elevator door slam in his face. Interesting, but that was the choice. So you could have, it was probably, you could have said something, you could have, you could have said one of four things, and one of the things you could have said was nothing, and I chose nothing. So I would be surprised if anybody really did more than 25% or around 25% of any of those choices. Uh, Sometimes choices are 50-50, either you do one thing or you do the other. Sometimes choices are just your dialogue choices, so they will be more 25, 25, 25, 25, if that makes any sense as the percentages. Where did we decide to go first? Me and 69.2% of players went to help Toad before Prince Lawrence. And what happened to Prince Lawrence? We did not prevent Prince Lawrence's death. So I guess we could have drastically changed the story here. A lot more than I thought you would have been able to. If we'd gone to see Prince Lawrence before, we may have prevented his death, run into Tweedledee, and then probably just run after him and gone right into the uh, search. And if that was the case, then we probably would have done the exact same thing with the Toad storyline. Who is my prime suspect? Who? You and 26% of 0.8% of players didn't say anything to Snow. So that's not really surprising. I don't even know who some of those people are. The Blackbeard, and then who is the ghost person that's 4%, or the hunter, or Tweedledee, Tweedledum. I don't know. I don't know who the ghost person is, even. Well, look. And who did we arrest? When it came down to the wire, you and 68.7% of players made sure Tweedledee didn't get away. And join the discussion now. Go to the forums. Yeah. Okay. There's not really a new discussion going on at this point, probably. We know there's some magic going on still, though. We know magic is going on. So, Faith was not just there to be a prostitute. She was doing something else. She was hiding her coat. She was hiding something else. Well, maybe she was just there to get some money with the hunter. And the hunter was saying he was going to rob her, but I think he was really talking about Little Red Robin Hood. So hundreds of years ago. So overall, I think I've done everything fine. Take note here just how few people are listed in the credits too. They're already mostly talking about people who are in senior management things, not people that may have put any actual hands onto the creation of this game. Telltale is a growing company, but it's still very much small, and you can see that just in this list. This is a based on a Vertigo, I think is what it's called, comic book, which is a DC brand. DC bought them out, Fables. So now we're getting a lot of people named who worked at DC, I think, and just thank yous and you at the end. Very special thanks to Bill Winningham, who was the person who made it. Now they're listing pets based on the Vertigo comic book series Fables. Copyright that, and that. So far, so good. They've got my attention. Unfortunately, for some reason or other, it decided to crash right then. That's fine. We were going to wrap up anyways. No reason to stick around. Next episode, we will start episode 2. I will at the beginning check to see if I got all of the Book of Fables entries. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think I probably did, but I could have screwed up. And if I screw up at the beginning, that means I'm free to not bother trying to collect any more throughout this series, which makes it only easier on me. I can always go back and play it again on my own time if I feel like doing that. That's it for this episode and this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.